look at all the pollen here. That's insane.
It's crazy.
Wow. So according to the weather radar, we're about to be hit by a thunderstorm. Moreover, the car arrived here 5 minutes ago being completely clean. But as you can see, it's now covered in pollen because we have a traditional spring Nürburgring pollen infestation. It's kind of like nice color, I would say. It adds the touch to this beautiful British racing green. However, this means going to be some tricky conditions that yeah, might be a bit tricky on Cup 2s. Yet again, we've been trying to make this lap happen for the last 2 months together with Komo-tec, probably the most renowned company behind Lotus modifications, so that's quite something. I drove last year an Emira with touring package, I would say, so it had like the touring suspension. I found it quite soft. And this is not just a Emira, it's Emira modified by Komo-tec. So it has, as a license plate suggests, 475 horsepower, so 75 horsepower more. It has Komo-tec suspension, so basically Öhlins TTX, or more Swedish Öhlins. And for the rest, he has mentioned already the Cup 2 tires. And anything else worth mentioning that I did not mention?
The wing.
The wing, oh, of course, how could I forget that? Yeah. Yeah, and that's mostly it. Very excited to give it a go. I hope we will not be hit by a thunderstorm, especially not by a surprise one coming out of the corner. We're gonna give it a try, give it a go. Let's go and see. Yeah, in 3 minutes the track opens. Okay, we're on the track, big black cloud ahead of us. The steering wheel for my seating position is blocking the RPM exactly, so the compression was probably one of the most pleasant ones through Diergarten. Very well set up. Feels very good. You can see what the gearing does. Ultra second gear. Combination of pollen and drizzles, because I really understeered. Yeah, there is no front end grip. You see, it's all the. I'm not gonna risk it today. Better, especially because we just had our testing day with Bilstein, and we dropped all kinds of slicks on it. So, well, you can see all the pollen on the outside. Well, I can tell you that so far everything is really amazing. I really love the setup, the first initial feel. It feels really good. It's a completely different story. It's just like I don't wanna risk it, you know.
Yeah, it's fine.
But it feels like I want to. It just pisses me off now that we had to postpone it for two months because of all the weather, and now it's just like the conditions are not there to responsibly kind of push it, I would say. Last thing I want is to get comfortable and then you come out of the corner full wet and then you're in the wall. So, but it's really good.
Basically a different car to the stock Emira.
It's fantastic. The feeling on the front axle is also so well connected. It's so good. fantastic. I usually we would go out now maybe for a second lap now that the tires are warm, but I really do not want to risk it today. It's like the conditions are not there. It might start raining. You've seen also the pollen situation. It's
completely fine.
It's not worth it. I would really appreciate if you would come back one day. Like we can do it like on a more again another time, maybe even with another car, because this can be as an appetizer. I still want to publish this video to show people what the car can do, because it's amazing. But I just don't feel confident with the conditions, with the rain coming down any second, and yeah, like I said. So, but yeah, no, it's amazing. Like the handling is fantastic. It's so much confidence. It's so easy. Like, didn't miss not only any beat, I didn't miss a single gear, because it's so easy. It's the gearbox, the shifter is precise, the pedal position is amazing, the power delivery in a torque curve is fantastic. The gearing is maybe like kind of on the long side, but it's perfect. With the combination of extra 75 horsepower, you actually are always in the right gear, I would say, and you don't have to shift too much, which is in this car quite convenient, because then you don't have to stress out that you're like, oh, I need to shift, downshift. It combines like the level of comfort and involvement at the same time. It's really, really good. Like, this would be, yeah, this is a perfect track car. I was kind of disappointed when I drove the stock Emira, because like going from what I know from Elise, also Exige, the Cup Exige, and then you get into the Emira, like, what the f is that? Like, you know, it's like, and this is perfect.
Yeah, you have to modify it a little bit, and then it's completely fine.
For sure, for sure. But that's something that's, yeah, that's you need that piece of convincing. And this is really, really good. I'm really happy. So it's amazing.